Hi, I'm Veronica and I've been teaching manifestation on YouTube for over 10 years now. I am so excited you're here because today I get to answer your questions, real life situations, and real manifestation advice you can start using right away. Now, these questions can be on anything: love, your specific person, self concept, money, career, etc. If it matters to you, it matters to me. The beauty of manifestation is that the same principles work no matter what you're calling in. If you'd like to submit your own question for a future Q&A episode, it's super easy. Just send me a short voice note to Veronica at veronicaisles.com. I tried to answer all of them. And if you would prefer a private, personalized response, something made just for you, in the same style as what you hear in these episodes, I do offer custom mirror voice notes, and you can order yours at veronicaisles.com/mirror. It's like having me in your pocket, talking directly to your situation. Now, before we begin, I want to mention that you can also listen to these episodes anytime you like on Spotify. The direct link is below in the description box. Okay, question number 1.
Hi, Veronica. Lotta here. I've been on this journey to manifest my SP for nearly 2 years now, and you have helped me. You know who I am. Um, the only thing that comes up is the opposite of what I want. You know, he is with a third party now, and she have moved in with him. But I still like to manifest him back with me. So how do I do that for real? So I see it in 3D also. Bye bye. Love.
Lotta, I know you feel like you've been doing all of these things over and over again for almost 2 years, and I know how hard you've been trying. I do want to mention that trying and living in the end state are not exactly the same thing. If the 3D still keeps on showing you the opposite, it's definitely a cue that the new state has not yet become your home base. It's still something you visit, maybe frequently, maybe a lot of the time, but not someplace that you live. Now, when you see him with the third party, even living with her, it can feel like the universe is saying no. But it's not, because the universe is neutral. The 3D is just a reflection. It's not the source. It's just the old story still playing out like an echo. So the good news is that what's showing up now is not evidence that you have failed. It's simply the last remnants of past assumptions you once held. You can think of it like a delayed reflection. You've already shifted inside, but the mirror is still trying to catch up. So that's why your job is not to react to what you see, but to decide what is real. And the way you do it for real, so it shows up in the 3D, is to stop letting the 3D be your judge. Every time you look at him with her, you're being asked, do you still believe your love story is possible? Do you still choose it? Your answer has to be yes every single time, regardless of appearances. And this is what living in the end state truly is. Now, here's an easy shift. I don't want you to try to visualize harder or repeat more affirmations. Instead, decide that your inner reality is the only one that matters, and actually move throughout your day as if the outcome is done. So no more checking on the 3D. No more waiting for proof before you believe. The best thing that you can do is to commit to a 90-day immersion in the end state. Now, what this exactly entails is: number 1, daily morning embodiment. So before you get out of bed, feel the version of you who is already in this relationship. What does she wear? How does she move? What tiny details fill her mornings? I want you to focus on all of this before your feet hit the floor. Number 2, every time you catch a thought about the third party, you immediately swap it for a short imaginal scene of him with you, loving you, being fully yours, no exceptions. Try to do this in fun, not in panic. Number 3, fall asleep each night, replaying the day, revising it, as if you and he were together now. So even down to the smallest moments, texting you goodnight, cooking dinner together, laughing about something private. Number 4, instead of saying it's been 2 years and nothing's changed, you say, I've spent the last 2 years preparing for the most beautiful reunion, and now it's unfolding. Because honestly, the truth is, what you want is already here, but the 3D cannot deliver it until your dominant state stops being he's with her and becomes he's mine, without looking to the 3D for evidence of it. That's the piece we're locking in right now. So this means no loopholes, no checking, no wavering. And when you live there relentlessly, the outer world has no choice but to catch up with you. And that's when this happens for real. Question number 2. Now, this person opted not to send a voice note, so I will in fact read the question. We've been together for 4 years. At this moment, we are in no contact. Every time he gets triggered, all on his own, of course, he blocks me and quits. We have a deep emotional connection and love, but he has not decided to take the next step. He's married with 2 kids, but his marriage is ended. He's not decisive. I need your advice. Okay, so I can feel how much you've invested in this connection, not just in years, but in heart and soul. 4 years of loving someone deeply, and yet still feeling like you're standing in the hallway waiting for them to open the door fully? Well, that's exhausting. And right now, the no contact and blocking cycles are showing you that something in the dynamic is asking to shift, not just in him, but in you too. Because the truth is, when someone is in this push-pull energy, deep connection one moment, withdrawal the next, it's rarely about their feelings for you. It's more about their own unhealed indecision and fear. But here's the key. You cannot manifest them into decisiveness while holding the story that they are indecisive. The two cannot coexist. So the first step is to stop telling the story of him as undecided or stuck. That story may feel factual, based on his behavior and the past, but in manifestation terms, it's cementing the very version of him that you do not want. So you have to become the version of you whose man has already chosen you fully, whose relationship is already official and secure. So here's some easy steps to start. Number 1, you're going to see him as clear-minded, devoted, and proud to claim you. Imagine him telling friends, family, and his kids that you are his future without any hesitation. Now make this your default mental image, even if right now the 3D shows otherwise. Number 2, you're going to refuse the waiting energy, because waiting says, you're the decision maker, I'm the one on hold. And that energy keeps the dynamic frozen. So instead, live as if you are already chosen and secure, mentally, emotionally, and in the way you move throughout your day. Step number 3. Try to associate the blocking as something neutral. So every time he blocks or pulls back, instead of spiraling, you're going to say to yourself, this is just part of the old story clearing. Then, go straight to your end scene, which is him choosing you, making it permanent, and showing up consistently. Number 4. You are going to visualize his family life harmoniously shifting. So you're going to see his kids happy and secure with you in the picture, his household arranged in a way that feels peaceful and resolved. Now, this is going to remove subconscious resistance tied to his family situation. Now, remember, your job is not to figure out how he moves on from where he is now to the end with you, but rather it's to hold in your mind that the end exists so firmly that the outer world must bend to it. So the moment you stop rehearsing the pain of indecision and start living in the certainty of being his chosen partner, you will feel immediate relief. And that relief is the signal that the shift is taking hold. Now, the 3D must follow, but it starts with the story you tell yourself today. Okay, last question, number 3.
Hey Veronica, my name is Chip, and for a while I've been trying to manifest a DM/a follow from a certain celebrity. I was wondering if you have any tips for it to come like in a snap of speed, like very fast. Thanks for helping me.
Chip, I love this question because it shows how manifestation applies to anything, not just love or relationships. Whether it's a celebrity, a specific person, or a random stranger, the principles are exactly the same. And yes, you can make it happen quickly, but speed always comes down to one thing: how much you believe it's possible to happen right now. So here's the truth about fast manifestation. The universe doesn't need time to deliver. It just needs you to drop the resistance that makes it feel far away. The only reason something takes long is because we're holding it in the category of, quote unquote, not here yet. So here's how to collapse that gap so it can happen in a snap. Okay, number 1, you're going to make this casual in your mind, because the more you put someone on a pedestal, the higher the energetic wall between you. A celebrity's attention feels hard to get if you see them as different from you. So instead, think of them as just another person in your world, one who naturally interacts with you already. Number 2, in your imagination, experience the DM or follow as if it just happened. See the notification pop up, feel the rush in your body, screenshot it in your mind. Don't make it a future event. Relive it multiple times a day as if it's happening right now. Number 3, instead of, I'm hoping this celebrity notices me, shift to, I am the kind of person they would, of course, follow or message. That could mean being magnetic, relevant, interesting, or simply aligned with their vibe. You're going to try to embody this in your daily life. Number 4, you need to release the chase energy. So checking every hour if they've followed back will actually push it away. The energy you want is, it's already done. Whether I look or not, it's unfolding. It is mine. Number 5, you're going to play with little triggers in your day. So set your phone wallpaper to something that makes you feel seen. Or use a sound notification that you'll associate with their message. This primes your subconscious to expect it. These are environmental cues. Now, when you stop holding the outcome in the someday category and start living as if it's already part of your current reality, That's when the crazy fast stuff happens. And sometimes you'll even forget about it for a second. And that's when it pops in. Okay, so that's it for today's questions. I hope these answers gave you clarity, inspiration, and the next steps you need to bring your desires into reality. Remember, the 3D is never the final word. You are. Now, if you'd like me to personally record a voice note just for you, you can grab your own custom mirror voice note at veronicaisles.com/mirror. And don't forget, you can send me your own question anytime at veronica@veronicaisles.com to be featured on a future episode and have it answered for free. And for those of you who are manifesting a specific person, spots do still remain in my deluxe specific person workshop. This is my most comprehensive program ever, with all new materials rolling out. veronicaisles.com/deluxesp. Thanks again for listening, and thank you for trusting me with your stories, and I'll see you in the next episode. And up next, I share how to navigate those moments when your person says they need space, without pushing them away further, and how to untangle trust issues so they stop sabotaging your relationships. And I offer my honest take on whether or not astrology and zodiac signs have any real impact on manifestation. Click here now. You can do it.